Hello, welcome to Liz's Lounge. This is Liz, and with Pampered Chef, I am the dinner fairy, so I can help you get all of your, I'm the fairy godmother that'll help you get your meals on the table, just like the Cinderella's fairy godmother gave her the shoes and the gown and the carriage to get to the ball, and she went and made magic with Prince Charming so they could live happily ever after. I am going to give you all the recipes, tools, kitchen hacks, and a catalog full of kitchen gadgets and utensils so that you can make magic with your family around the dinner table and you will all live happily ever after. Today we are going to make some grilled loaded chicken nachos. The chicken is optional if you're a vegetarian, but I'm adding it to it because we're doing it on the grill and it's going to add all kinds of flavor. And this is going to be our main dish meal for tonight. And coming up on this great summer holiday grilling season, it is really a great tool. So I want to introduce my sous chef, Justin. He's my son. He's a very, very great helper. And the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to prep all of our vegetables and then we're going to grill them for a little bit. And then we're going to shred some cheese and layer the nachos, the veggies, the chicken, which is already on the grill, that we're going to shred up in a little bit. And we're going to put it all together and put it back on the grill. Now I want to show you something that is very cool, which is our Pampered Chef exclusive grill stone. This is our Rockcrok Grill Stone. Thank you, Justin. He is holding it up. Now it is a black grill stone, and the reason we call it a grill stone is because it's got some good weight. It's like our stoneware, and it has, we're going to set it back down here, and it is a ceramic glazed mica stone, which means it handles really, really high heat. But what that means for you is that you can use it to cook on the grill. You can use it to cook in the oven. This won't fit in the microwave, but a lot of our other Rockcrok collection will. For example, this is our Rockcrok Everyday Pan. Comes with a glass lid so that you can use this in the microwave. So on the grill, in the oven, in the microwave, on the stovetop, under the broiler. You can store it in your fridge or freezer. We can put that back now, thanks. And then when you're all done, you clean it up in the dishwasher. How easy is that? So we are going to roast our vegetables on the grill stone on our grill. You could also do this if you used our large round stone. You can make the same recipe and just do it in your oven because you're not supposed to put stoneware over direct heat. So the first thing, we're going to chop up a bunch of veggies, and I'm going to show you a couple of really cool tools. First thing we're going to do is we are going to open a can of corn, and we are going to, it's really cool because this has a handle, so we're going to put it right in there, and we're going to pull that back. Take some extra special, just pour it right in there. This is our measuring colander, so we know we want to have about a cup of corn. Okay. And then we also want to open up this can of black beans, because we're going to put those on there too. I'm going to go grab something while Justin opens up for you real quick. So basically it magnetizes to the can and you just slip it right on, and you're not going to feel it connect until you start turning, and then you're going to feel it grip, and then you're going to go all the way around. Once you're done going all the way around, you're going to feel it gets a little bit easier, and you're going to just flick the turning handle here back the direction that you came in. You almost there? Okay. So you're going to flick it back in that direction once you get there. There you go, and that'll release it. Alrighty, looks like it needs a little bit more. I think we might be there. Okay, so turn it back to release it. And then we're going to use this little bird beak in the corner, and there's a button on the side that operates it. So you're going to use that to grab the top of the top lip of the can and pull it straight up and straight off. There you go. Now we're going to pour those beans through the measuring colander as well to get all the juice off. Because those come in some pretty thick juice. I want to get it all out of there. Awesome job. Oh, I think we're good enough. There's a couple of little beans left in the bottom of the can, but we're just going to go with what we got. This is plenty. So we rinsed, or we've drained those. So we'll just put that aside. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a little jalapeno so we can have a little spice but not too much. Now we can put those to the side. You don't want to touch jalapenos with your hands, so don't touch the seeds. You can't really see because of this right here. So we'll move this off to the side. But as you can see, so we're going to cut the stem end off. Okay, and then we're going to cut it long ways here. Hold it, stabilize it with your hands on the side so that it doesn't move, because you don't want your food moving under you when you're cutting with a sharp knife. So let me give that a try. And then, since these are very sharp seeds, actually, can we get that bowl back? Because we're going to use that as a kind of a garbage bowl. So we're going to take those seeds, and this is a scoop loop. It's really cool. It's a plastic. It's got serrated edges. So stick that right up here in the middle. And we are going to take that, and we're going to scoop all the seeds out of here. And we're just going to use the husk of the jalapeno. So we're going to take that, we're going to put it aside. We are also going to use some bell peppers. You know, it's going to make for some fun color. So we'll use an orange one, and we will use a yellow one. So let's put this, oh, we don't want to put that there. We need to put that where you're sitting. Oh, you want to be the holder for that? Okay, so we're going to cut the lid off of this, and cut the lid off of this, and use our handy scoop loop again to really easily take all the seeds out of there. See, super easy. So if you make stuffed peppers and that kind of thing all the time, this is a must-have tool, and it's really something that I've never seen anywhere else, and it's also very, very handy to have. So we can take that and put it back behind us. And we are going to take our peppers. We are going to use this handy dandy, we're going to dice these peppers, and you've never seen dicing happen so easily. So first we're going to take that, we're going to line it up right there, and bam. Okay? Now, the trick is to get the dicing is to lift these up off of it, lift that straight up. Now we're going to turn these 90 degrees. Don't push down yet until I get my fingers out of the way. And then we're going to push down again. Might be a little bit more of a challenge because you got to make sure the blades are lined up. Because there's, there you go, uses a little bit of power. So now you have nice, finely diced peppers that are going to go in our vegetables. So we can just take that whole thing and dump it right in the bowl of everything we're using. So we'll do that with our jalapenos. We're going to do that with the rest of our peppers, and we will, we're going to go and put it out on the grill, and we are going to mix it up with just a little bit of vegetable oil so that it'll fry up nice and get smoky. And then we will show you what we do when we put everything together. Alrighty, so we had grilled some chicken on the grill, and we are now chopping it up into shredding it actually, with our salad choppers. It's an odd thing to call them, but the reason they're called salad choppers is because they're double bladed, made out of titanium. so your salad won't rust. You won't get those brown edges when you chop it like with a regular knife. Stainless steel sometimes tends to rust your lettuce. So these titanium blades won't rust the lettuce. And they're also good for shredding up cooked chicken and cooked pork if you want to shred it into something that you maybe want to put in nachos or enchiladas or some kind of sauce. They do have a lock on them that Justin is demonstrating. So they're nice and safe when you put them in your drawer and you're not going to have any exposed blades. And then I also used our microplane adjustable grater to shred up some cheese. And this one is really kind of a challenge to use for people who haven't seen it in action. You put your thumb right here and you pull the handle towards you and you will see it can go flat if you wanted to do it over a bowl. It will go into a little A-frame if you want to do it on the counter or on a cutting board, or it can go flat for storage. So in a matter of a couple minutes I was able to shred up all this cheese, and we are shredding up our chicken so that once the veggies are done on the grill we'll be able to layer those all together, and I will show you that in just a second. Okay, hot stuff coming through. We have our veggies that have been grilled on the grill, sizzling up like fajitas. And they've caramelized a little bit, and I gotta be honest with you, I forgot to put onions in there, and that can be your total personal preference, whether you want to or not. They're gonna caramelize a little bit too in the olive oil. And I'm gonna hold it down here so that Justin can scrape it gently into this bowl so that we can have it all in one place. And then we will layer everything all together and put it back on the grill, and then I will show you the finished product when we are all done grilling everything. But you know, every now and then you either don't have an ingredient in your home, or you forget to add it, or you know, the recipe calls for something and your family does not like it. It's totally fine. You are pampered, you are not perfect. Same with me, same with everybody. Okay, that is a great job. So we scraped everything off the plate. Watch out, bud. Move aside. We're gonna move these, put this right here in front so you can see everything get layered up. So we are gonna, ooh, he's stealing some cheese. We are going to start with some chips on the bottom layer here. And this is gonna take the whole bag. I accidentally bought 2 bags at one party that I did because I thought it might take more than that. We're gonna layer that. We're going to take our tongs, we're going to layer some of the chicken on top. So about half of that. Layer the chicken on top, layer the cheese on top of that. I grated about 16 ounces of cheese. And then we have our veggies. We're going to layer those on top. Doesn't that look amazing? And so you can serve this once you're ready to serve. You can serve it with some fresh cut tomatoes. These tongs are really awesome because they're gravity operated, only one hand. So if you want to open them, you just turn them this way. If you want to close them, this little pin will fall and they will be closed. So now our second layer of chips. And this is going to be a crowd pleaser, whether you're making it for dinner or you're making it for a tailgate, for a concert this summer, for a game, for poolside, on vacation. It's a great, great recipe for any of those options. So we're going to put more chicken on here, finish up the chicken. And this, you can see how much this platter holds. It holds a lot, and it's so beautiful that you can serve directly on this and everything's going to stay nice and warm. It's going to maintain the heat that you have. And then more cheese. Who doesn't need more cheese, right? More veggies. We're going to layer a little bit of veggie and cheese in here. So you get this nice mountain of nachos. Is that amazing or what? And the last final bit of cheese that my son does not eat. Whatever is left on the counter after your kids are done nibbling cheese and swiping shreds from the cheese. And then, because this plate is still going to be hot, put on your oven mitts. I'm going to take it back out to the grill. You can't wait until that is all nice, melty yumminess. Are you excited about that? I think this is bigger than your head. Well, here we have it. It's the finished product. And if you think that it looks amazing, wait until you make it at home. You can smell it for yourself and taste how delicious it truly is. It is a hearty, hearty snack, appetizer, meal, or side dish for any event that you're going to be going to. And I'm going to post the recipe so that you all can have an opportunity to try it at home for yourselves. Feel free to add your own veggies, your own ingredients, and put your own twist on it. Have a pampered and wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.